Hi everybody, my name is Amui Ptah, singer, songwriter, producer, and I want to welcome you to the podcast of our first single, Gone for Good. Gone for Good actually started in the subway from the verse. For some reason the train hadn't come yet, so it's like I only had like 6 songs at the time, and I had done all the 6 songs. So I didn't want to do them all over again for the same people. I like for the people to get on, and then I start my set again, and the next crowd, and so on and so forth. But they still were standing there after I had done a couple of the songs again. So I just started doodling around with some chords, and I started singing the first part of Gone for Good, like early morning sunrise, and it just was like just playing around with it, and I kept going on till I got to the chorus, She's Gone for Good. And a guy came to me and said, hey, listen, man, where can I get that song at? And I'm scratching my head. I'm like, oh, well, it's not a song yet. The space that I'm in my life at this point is that, I'm really freshly out of prison. I haven't had a relationship with a girl in 20 years, especially not living with her and going out and, being around and understanding the commitment that it takes to actually have a relationship. So, like I said, that was kind of rocky for me. I still think that it has that universal feel. Just the fact that, that person, whoever it may be, is no longer with you. When did I know that Gone for Good was the single that I would be releasing? I would have to say it was when I met Aya Minatoya. She heard me in 2009 doing Gone for Good, but she never saw me. She just heard the voice and she listened from afar to the song, and then she thought, wow, I want to meet this guy. But I went away and had caught a little situation, and I went away, and I came back a year later, and she came to me. She heard me again playing in the subway. I don't think I was doing for Gone for Good at that time, but she came to me and she was like, listen, I heard you a little while ago, and I'd like to see if we could do music together. And she says, well, listen, I heard you doing a song, and I composed the music for that song. You really composed? She's like, yeah, would you like that? And I'm like, sure. So I listened to the music, and I'm like absolutely blown away. I'm like, a year later, like you didn't even hear the whole song. You just heard whatever you heard, portion of it that you heard, but it stuck with you to the point that you actually composed music in my absence, waiting to show me this. So you knew somewhere along the line that we would meet and you would present this to me. That's powerful. When I think about all of the other songs that I've written, I had to say that the staying power of Gone for Good, its captivative power was so strong that it lasted a year with a person who didn't even know me, waiting to say, listen, can we do it together? When I see people crying on the subway, when I see people getting back together, wow. This is an amazing song. This is a powerful song. And I think that it should be the first that the people hear. XYZ brings 1, 2, 3. And the XYZ is all of the things that I shouldn't have done or said or ways I shouldn't have acted. And of course the 1, 2, 3 is that she's gone for good. So if I change the XYZ and do all of the things that I should do or one should do in a relationship, then I'll never get to gone for good. I don't want anyone to ever get to she's gone for good. I think that's the message. So I cried, so I cried.